Matthew 15:10. Kai proskalesomenos ton ochlon, epen autois, akuete kai suniete. We read now, and after summoning or after calling to himself the crowd, it's referring to Jesus here, that's why we have a nominative masculine singular in reference to the implied subject here, Jesus. And after summoning the crowd, he said to them, listen and understand. So maybe we should begin with those last two verbs. Those are both imperatives. Both are present active imperative, second person plural. The first one, the lexical form of that is, of course, akuo, one of the very first verbs you learned. And suniete, the lexical form of that is suniemi. It's a me verb, suniemi. So Jesus commands the crowd here to listen, to hear, and to understand. Let's go back to this proskalesomenos. What do you see there that helps you figure that out? Well, you say, I see this men sound unit there. That's right. When you see the men sound unit, you should think about men sitting in the middle of the pew, being passive, often not doing their part in the church. That is a middle passive participle unit. You also see that sigma alpha. It's going to be aorist. So this is an aorist middle participle. It's nominative masculine singular. And we translated it temporally. And after he summoned the crowd, you could also translate it as attendant circumstance. In other words, just another verb along with the main verb. And he summoned the crowd. You often have to add an and when you do it that way. He summoned the crowd and he said to them. I don't really think it matters that much. Now, some of you are very careful readers of the Greek New Testament. I don't know if you noticed that the antecedent of this pronoun to them is actually singular. So we might have expected he summoned the crowd and he said to it, that is, to the crowd. But what we have here is what's called a constructio ad sensum. It's a construction according to sense rather than to strict grammatical concord. We realize that a crowd is made up of a large group of people, and so it's normal then that we would refer to that group of people with a plural pronoun autois to them. Finally, last thing, don't forget that apen is the second aorist of the verb lego. Lego means I say, apen means he said.